today I'm going to be playing Pokemon Emerald, and this is going to be in Japanese. This is with the Intech HD Customized Consolizer Kit. I will be playing, it will be bug only. This is going to be the fun one. It's been a while since I've done anything bug only, which I did beat Fire Red in Japanese bug only before in the past. But that was a long time ago, and this is before I started streaming on YouTube. So I kind of wanted to do this again with Emerald, actually. I have a pretty nice array of English and Japanese copies of both Japanese and English versions of Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald, all the Gen 3 games, because they are very cheap to get a hold of. So you only have like 5 letters you can use in English, so I'm gonna go with something as stable as King, because King is great. What's up, X? Long time no see. X is gonna give it to ya. I don't know what it is he's gonna give me, but we will see. Didn't that guy die, actually? Alright, I have no clue how the audio sounds like on your end, unfortunately. Hopefully I'm speaking loud enough so that you can hear me over the music in the background of the game. Now it's time to be... Okay, not gonna lie. Been there before, where I've been shoved into the back of a moving van. It was on my own accord, and it was supposed to be a joke. It was kind of dangerous, though. Will I do that again? Maybe. Maybe not. Alright, so although this is in Japanese, I don't know how to read Japanese. I don't speak it fluently. I've studied before, but yeah, this is way too much big brain for me. But I've beaten Emerald before in Japanese, and I've beaten Sapphire and Ruby. You don't really need to know how to... You don't need to read the language to catch my drift, you know what I mean? That reminds me, I gotta change settings. You ever see that one Borat meme? You ever see that one Borat meme where he like shows up with a little like pull cart and he's like, I go to America now. Like, I feel that same way, but instead of I've seen one where it's like me anytime I start a brand new game, just I go to settings. So this is gonna be fun. I'm going to allow duplicate claws just so I can have both Dustox and Beautifly. I know you can get both Volby and Illumise, and I know the Anorith and Armaldo line is also bug typing, so that one's going to be an interesting one. Oh yeah, don't forget, you have to go talk to your neighbor first. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something a little bit unorthodox. I'm going to start with Trico, because if I start with Trico, that means she gets Blaziken at the end of the game. Which doesn't mean much, but for me it kind of does. I like how he's supposed to be the professor, and of course he gets like outsmarted by one Pokemon. Quickly, grab one, save me. Tasuke da yo. Okay, so because this is a pre-owned cartridge, I'm not gonna be surprised if it starts to do that weird soft lock thing. For a second there, I thought it was shiny, and I was about ready to like yell at myself. So don't be surprised if it starts doing that weird... You ever see that like fail-save error? I used to get it all the time on my really old beat-up copy of Sapphire. You can play the game for like 10 minutes, and if you saved anything past that, the FRAM chip was like destroyed. So like it would not want to save. It would try to back up the save, fail the save, and then you just restart back to where you were. I never knew why it did that. I read some things online saying that it could be because the chip is damaged. You could always swap the chip with another chip, and my camera isn't focusing. There you go. But that's too much big brain knowledge for me. I have no clue how that works. Me and soldering is like a bad idea. Okay, so with the Intech kit, it comes with a really cool PCB to make your old Game Boy into a controller, which I think is really cool. But see, I can show you how it looks like. This is my controller. You know, match the red aesthetic theme, just red everything. But my only problem is this controller PCB. I don't know if it's the PCB or I don't know if it's the button layout, but every time I press up, sometimes there's like a focus, please, camera. There you go. Sometimes there's like a 10-20% chance I press up and it goes left or down. I noticed this like upon first couple of minutes, maybe, of use. So I'm not gonna do this as like a nuzlocke or anything. This is just gonna be done purely for fun, and I need to beat these games because I would like to do more Safari Zone hunting. I think it'd be great to like set up so that one day I can also do Safari Week next year. But unfortunately for me, I need more handhelds. I have like 4 Game Boy SPs. 3 of them are okay. All 4 of them are modded technically, being shell swapped for some. One being an AGS 101, but it's the Char Onstable one. But one of them is just damaged. For some reason, it doesn't want to charge. Like, I've changed out the battery, I've checked the contacts, and it seems just fine, but it just never seems to hold a charge. And I could not, for the life of me, understand why. Okay, he levels up, which is kind of not exactly helpful or necessary. Because as soon as time goes on, he's getting permaboxed. I mean, I might use him for an HM slave later. Like how she's always one step ahead of you in these games. Like any of your quote-unquote rivals or friends, they're always ahead of you. And it's like, how come you're never ahead of them? So it's like, they're always ahead of you. Because every time you interact with them, they like stop mid-sentence and then run. Alright, now I have the chance to capture some Pokemon. So... do 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 do. I think this is where I get the running shoes, and then I can run properly. But my mom has to give me shoes. I mean, from like a logical standpoint, it makes no sense that you need shoes to run. But I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, in its own weird way, you're a child. And you're trying to... oh, oopsies. You're trying to listen to your parents. So you're probably just wearing regular, like, shoes. And you shouldn't be running in them because you'd ruin those shoes. So then you get shoes for the purpose of running. Now your parents are like, hey, you can run in these shoes for all I care. It's like, alright, now I'm wearing my proper shoes. Or like, you ever see that video of the guy with the Crocs? He's like, oh no, someone stole my phone. And then he's like, time to put these babies into sport mode. And he puts the little back pieces on his Crocs properly and starts like running full force. Ooh, I do apologize if I hit that mic. Okay, let's see if I can finally find a Wurmple. Is he even in his grass? I should have studied this a bit better. That reminds me, I gotta switch the L to A. Let's see if I can find my... Okay, so there should be a chance to get one here, because I don't want to progress too far in the game without my technical starter. I go to settings. There it is. There's my prized possession, my real starter. One. Crap. I will be keeping animations on because so I can know what move I'm doing. 1, 2, 3. Boom. There we go. We got our starter. I don't know which one this is going to evolve into because it has ID stats. No, I am streaming. I do apologize about that. I live with other people and I forget how much I hate them. So you're gonna be one. Okay, one. You're the one. Alright, so I'm gonna do some switch training just a bit because unfortunately even though he is my starter, he's not very strong. For now. I'm gonna save the game real quick. Because I have no clue when it's gonna try to like boot me out of this thing again and say the save failed like a million times. So what moves do you even have? That's tackle and that's string shot. Oh, that's a crit. Way to go. Way to start the game, am I right? And now he's boosting on me. Boom. And there we go. We are absolutely saved. We are safe. We are good to go. And we will forever remain, like, great. See what I mean? I'm pressing left, and I'm running back and forth like an absolute madman. I do apologize for all the background noise and people screaming in the background. Even at minus speeds, I still outspeed. Okay, so he learns Poison Sting, like level 5. So at least he gets one move that's better than whatever he could get right now. He's one more level away from getting a quote-unquote strong move. Okay. Don't miss, please. It's okay if he goes down here. Because this one's got it. How could you... That's 95% accurate. Okay, never mind. Man, Trico sacrificed his life to give you that, like, advantage. And you like, blew it off. Thank you, but you did it, though. All that sweet... Okay. I was afraid I was gonna run directly into another encounter after that. Okay, depending on if it becomes a beauty fly or not, or depending on when it becomes a Silcoon or a Cascoon, that's when I'm gonna go into the forest and go catch the opposite one. You know, I'm not gonna lie, the kit for this thing was actually pretty good. I mean, I had some problems putting it together because my this GBA that I used for it was really beat up. It survived a house fire back in like 2006. So the fact that it still worked was like god tier, you know what I mean? And so the power switch was like pretty faulty, so it would not power on despite the fact it was on. And it took me a while to figure it out. So I had to take it apart, and then... Do I get a straw?
Oh yeah. Hand me a straw, please. Porto, please.
Not gonna lie, that's sad. Now I have the Ralton counter.
No, no catch.
I'm gonna throw a ball to see if I can get it. I doubt it though. Nope, that's sad.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And that's sad. I kind of wanted to see if I got it though, not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, it's outspeeding me. It was at -4 now? Oh my gosh. The amount of like strength this thing has. You can't lower it. It's -6 now. Come on, you've got no will to fight and attack, and crit. It's 1 in 16, is it not? Or is it 1 in 32 in this generation? It's 1 in 16, is it not? Boom, there you go. Now you get that sweet and sassy. I mean, poison sting. That's what it's called. Okay, I'm gonna go buy some Pokeballs in case I run into a shiny, because that would suck. I don't want to fail a shiny just because I'm playing it like a complete buffoon. You think you're so high and mighty? Well, I'm mighty and higher. Boom. Come on. And he's out damaging me. Come on, where's the poison? Give the poison. Come on. Never mind, there's a crit. I'm being outplayed. I'm the one, the only one. Don't need a gun to get respects on the streets. Come on, you got this. How many times do I have to throw this before it, like... Okay, it's called Poison Sting, not Sting. Would it just be great if it, like, lands, he has, like, 1 HP left, and the poison kills him? Look at all that sweet experience. Boom. Did he just miss his first tackle? Wow. Outplayed. And I know he's going to go for that. Or just kept him in there. So he could have gotten all that sweet experience. and show how truly marvelous my Wurmple is. I'll show you the strength of true bug type trainer. I know some people who do challenges like to cheat their way with some rare candy cheats. But I'm not exactly for that. I feel like it takes away some of the fun from the actual game itself, but to each their own. If I remember correctly, aren't all bug and poison moves in this game considered physical? That's gonna affect me, is it not? Oh yeah. There you go. I thought it was a 10% chance, not like a 1% chance. Oh, poor Zigzagoon. I think the time for you is over. Unfortunately, it's time for you to meet your maker, Junichi Masuda, and Game Freak Corporation. Are you gonna battle me too? Yes. Alright, battle me. Battle me, Ryuga! Oh, help me. Help me! I'm just wrapped in like a bevy of cables, and one of these days... Oh, he's outspeeding me. Oh, okay, I'm dead. Alright, now this is where he like outperformed me. Alright, now he's gonna start out-damaging me like any minute now. There you go. Now I can start throwing tackles at him, which do more damage because it's a higher base. It doesn't matter how many times you growl at me, that poison's taking you down. I forgot he had Talo. Oh yeah, switching him out. Surprisingly tanky. There you go. He levels up. And then my little Wurmple gains just a bit of experience. And I can go steal these. I like how you can just go around and just pick up random berries. Like, who was planting these berries before you? You know what I mean? Get those green Chinese words off my face, lady. Alrighty. Poison. Turn one, right? Of course. I mean, it is to be expected. Oof. Outplayed. Outplayed. Wouldn't it be funny if Woodbull could learn Growl? Like, imagine being intimidated by a little bug. Oh, good gosh. I do apologize for everyone yelling and screaming and laughing in the background. Okay, I'm gonna try one thing real quick. You knocked it out. Actually, good job. Like 10 points. Okay, so seriously. I was thinking, I'm like, could I add Serious Kit to my party? But it's only available during the swarm encounters. Okay, this should be super effective, is it not? He crits and super effective. Dude. This truly is the one. I don't care if you become a Dustox or a Beautyfly, you're already the one. We're gonna show Wallace who's boss. We're gonna break his legs. I mean metaphorically, of course, not physically, because that would just be rude. Okay. He evolves. And then he learns Harden, which is going to be pretty helpful. Encounter, like, immediately. Okay. Lotad. Okay, you'll be my next victim. Hype. Oh, you know what these items are anymore? I mean, this is the beauty of Pokemon Emerald, because you can always just check your item inventory, but in Ruby and Sapphire, you can't do that. So playing through with Ruby and Sapphire in Japanese was kind of like this, except I had to like make sure I had more guides and walkthroughs, like in my disposal. Okay, I gotta enter the gym. Oh there, son. Go find Doofus over here and help him catch your Pokemon. Okay, so if I remember correctly, it's confirmed that your father and your family moved here from Johto. So we moved here from Johto, and Dad's already a gym leader. Like, you know what I mean? So why doesn't he have like any Johto Pokemon? A bit strange if you ask me. Like, at least have like a Furret or something. How'd you like my Chewbacca impression? Like, I was given a potion and a Pokeball. Like, what happens if it doesn't work the first time? Because he just donezoed. Well, Wall, you failed your first catch. You're not getting any more Pokemons. And then his journey's over. And then he dies. Like, if you really read into the lore of this game and Wally, like, his parents want him to go to like a town with cleaner air because he's just so frail and weak. So they just decide to, like, keep him as a shut-in because he's just weak. And they just decide, yeah, he's gonna die, give up on him. And it isn't until you, like, come by, you essentially save his life. Because then he learns to, like, not be such a giant coward. So you saved this kid's life. Now imagine if you weren't there. You know what I mean? Pokemon games are weird. As an avid Pokemon fan, I think these games are weird. Ooh, my back is killing me. Alright. Oops, that's tackle. I forgot I moved him. Already lowering my everything. Psych! Take that, you monster. Take that. Rewind it back. Ludicrous gathered me make a booty go. Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck in 2007 again. And then I take one look around me and there's like electric cars and I'm like, yeah, never mind. There's electric cars and of course sometimes they die on the road and they gotta be charged via a dude in a gas-powered car towing a diesel-powered engine to charge the vehicle so it can get to the next supercharger. Alright, so this one's gonna get hit. I'm being outplayed. Not only is he almost the same level as me, he's raising it. Yo, sick. I was gonna say, not only is my attack lowered, he's already increasing his defense. So I'm like -3 or 4 at this point, and he's like +2. And then of course he gets the like, was that a crit or was it just because of how super effective it is? And then the poison, like, sheesh. Hype. Sometimes you just gotta look at the camera and just pog champ. I like how this soundtrack is essentially just trumpets. I used to play trumpet I used to play trumpet as a middle and high schooler. Did I suck at it? Yes, I did. You bet I did. Absolutely horrendous. I can play the chorus part to What Is Love, and that was it. Dude, this is some free EXP. Sorry, I'm just having some like flashbacks of Sogaleo using Z Splash. I remember the only way to get Splash on that thing was through a really weird method. Like, if you had the other Cosmog from when you enter the wormhole from the moon or sun temple, you can get a Cosmog from there. And then if you evolve it, depending on which game you get it, you can get it Sogaleo or Lunala, and it still has Splash. So you can Z Splash plus 3 attack and just run over some things. And then it reminded me of the Necrozma, the Ultra Necrozma using light that burns the sky. Like, sick name for a move, not gonna lie. Boom, sneak 100. Oh, we're getting outplayed again. Dude, am I sure that's 10%, or is it not like 20% or something ridiculous like that? Oh, it's 30%. Oh, okay. I still feel like it's doing way more than 30% of the time, though. Dude, he is, like, actually dealing damage. Wow. Did you use a forest door? Wow. That's ridiculous. For your Zigzagoon, level 7? That was an optional battle. I don't exactly know why I ran headfirst into that one. Besides the whole sneak 100 joke. Gotta stop relying on Trico. It's bug only playthrough. I only needed Trico enough so that my bug was strong enough to at least get a second move. Or technically a third move, but I meant damaging move. Okay, I want him to evolve first. Again, I mean, technically. Okay. You go. You are the one, the only one. See, this is what I mean. I like the controller. It feels nice because it's actually a Game Boy and it's not like a third-party device. Like, it's not me using the Game Boy player, using like a Wavebird, because it doesn't feel the same as like an actual Game Boy, or me using the GBA link cable and having it turned on SP. It's just plain and simply, it's a GBA. But the direction, the D-pad just isn't the same. Damage time. Cha-cha real smooth. Okay, so Dust Ox is gonna be pretty speed up heavy. Not very crit, nice. Not very fast. Not very offensive, honestly. It gains like 15 more attack stat than this. But that's okay. So it's gonna be a decent amount of defense and speed F, and like zero, and like not much speed, not much attack, not much special attack. But Beauty Fly will be also helpful because I need bucks regardless. I think Beauty Fly is also going to be pretty helpful for the fight against Roxanne, for the reason that it gets absorbed at level 10 once it evolves. And this one gets Confusion, which also isn't bad because it will help against Brawly. Sorry, I was a little bit winded from that sneeze. You ever sneeze so hard that your body just feels like it's shaking? Okay, there's no way that's 30% chance. It's gotta be like 50%. I mean, okay, to be fair, when I was using it the first time, it took me like 20 minutes. Nah, I'm just joking. It took me like 10 hits, 5 hits to like not even get the poison. I think that's finally making up for it. Imagine if Confusion didn't confuse. This is one strong Wurmple. Yo. I went from outspeeding to minus speed to us speed tying. So I outsped the first turn. He got me with the string shot. We matched speed. Oh, I outsped technically, and then he won the coin toss. That is some big brain plays. I cannot wait for Scarlet and Violet. Like, I really want to see like a course, like, so you know how like Hop in Sword and Shield is like happy-go-lucky until he gets clapped by Bede, and then like tries to change up his team, then he gets clapped again, and then he tries to change up his team again, and then he gets clapped again, and then he finally decides, this is who I am, this is me, I gotta fight you, you know, all the ones we face are strong, I'll leap into this fight head on. He like does it his own way, like, okay, cool, but I kind of want to see a rival where they're like, you're like, also like Serena, like how their mom is like a good character and like is well known, and she has to like live up to that expectation, but she keeps losing to you. Like, I want to see something like that, but like take a darker turn. Like, I want to have like a rival character that's like your best friend at first, and then you defeat them several times, and then towards the end of the game where you actually have to fight the bad guys and the evil team, I want to get to like that point, and then the rival shows up and you're like, oh, you're here to help? And it's like, no, I joined them, I'm sick and tired of like being a loser, you know what I mean? And then like is actually like a very hard fight. Like, I'm talking, like, imagine if they had like a pseudo legend, or they had the legend, like the opposing legendary. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be like really interesting. Or they had like shadow Pokemon or something ridiculous like that. Like, they're straight up like a monster, and you actually have to like think really hard to fight. Like, I'm talking like at the towards that part of the game, everyone's got level 60s, 65, 67, and like their team is like in like the mid to late 70s. Like, oh crap, that's a high level spike, and you didn't expect that, now did you? Kind of like the extra story in X and Y where the girl in her Esper, and then she gets into the weird mech suit, and she like is kind of evil, kind of not, because the suit's the ones doing it. Like something like that. Like they get corrupted by their own like inner thoughts of wanting to be stronger at any cost. Like, that'd be a really nice twist. Because like, you ever see the Omega Ruby by like Matty Burrito, where May's like, oh no, you beat me, here you go, and it's like, if you're gonna hold my hand this much, you might as well do the real thing. My boy. Okay, confusion. So it removes. That's harden. That's string shot. No, that's tackle. That's string shot. These are hard. These are hard decisions, actually. I'm gonna go with string shot. I don't need it, or at least I hope. Because we're not having the string shot user after this. Okay, so HP, attack, defense, special attack, special defense, speed. Okay, so our HPs. So our attack and special attack are like practically in the same. But I got stab on top of the poison sting. And like one more point of attack than special attack, which doesn't mean much. But confusion has a higher base power, so I guess it just depends on what we're fighting. Like, cause I know the grunt is gonna have a Poochyena, ain't he? So there's no point in using confusion on him. We definitely need to get a Silicone alert in here. blah blah blah. Something about hiding items in plain sight. There you go. Blah blah blah. Something about stealing things. I don't care what you say. Kind of really hoping for the Silcoon like first encounter. Okay, so you're poison sting. Okay, just making sure. Is poison sting not a physical contact move? Now thinking about it. Like, I know in this game, Spark is technically Spark is a special move, but it makes physical contact. Same with, like, Needle Arm. I don't understand this. Okay. And I can't be poisoned because I'm poison type. Give me your bugs, man. Now, my real question is, how much is Poison Seed gonna do? A lot, apparently. I'm assuming that was a crit, though, because it had the exclamation mark, but the exclamation mark usually also means super effective, but he's bug type, so I don't think it's super effective. Bada boom. Bada boosh. Alrighty, are you not entertained? Was it technically more damage? Music is hype though. Oh my gosh, that did so much more. From the beginning. Okay, Murko and Kadi evolves at like level 20, does he not? Oh, hello, who this? Hello? No, there you. Of course. Biscuit for the biscuit. Ah, I kind of want to catch on that Premier Ball. It'd been so great. Don't want to damage it for the fear of me killing it like a moron. I kind of want to open my pants real quick because my button is cutting right into my stomach. Hey, we got it. Why? Y'all about to get smacked. Boom. I kind of wonder how Howl like increases your attack. You know what I mean? Like bulk up, you're like flexing, and like from. Okay, I'm gonna say real quick, just so I don't get like clapped here either. From like a thinking standpoint. Like from a logical standpoint, flexing. Okay. There you go, that's how you hold items, boom. From a logical standpoint, when you flex, it helps increase the blood pressure to your body. And helps with like circulation. So if you keep flexing like repeatedly, I get how that would technically buff your attack and defense. But howling, would that be like a mental thing? Like with gorillas beating on their chest? Or like, you know what I mean? Have you seen a Shroomish by chance? No. I did not kill an army of them earlier with Poison Sting. And you can't stop me. See, like, flex hard enough. So if you, like, howl as a team, would that, like, pump you up and, like, hype you up? Would that not be, like, focus energy then? Oh, yeah, he's good. He's good. Come on, that 30% chance, right? Now you're throwing dirt in my eye. Someone wants to play dirty, Okay, what happened to the 30% chance? This is like... Oh my gosh. He playing dirty. Okay. I didn't mean to hit run. Okay, please survive like one hit and you get some good experience. And this thing doesn't have any other move other than Harden because it's how these games work. Because he's already evolved. Wow, outplayed. Now he's trying to buff himself up. Okay, it didn't level up, unfortunately. Yeah, run away, coward. I don't know what you gave me, and I probably will never know what you gave me. He's a great ball. More Wurmples. He's like, go fight me, and I'm like, you won't defeat my bug Pokemons. You'll never defeat my bug Pokemons. Okay, now he's got, okay, so he's got the Shedinja. That's not fair for me. I ain't got no Shedinja, man. I mean, Ninja. Ninkata. That's what I meant. Like, he gets an Ninkata all the way over here, and I can't get one till later? What is this? Do you just use leech life on me? Excuse me? You think this is funny, man? happens so much. Bruh, he gonna drain us like this. But I will show him who the stronger of the bug catchers are. There you go. Another paralyzed heal. We'll show him. And he's buffing himself. The wild Pokemon's outplaying me already. But it's okay, because I got that poison sting. And it didn't even poison. If he were to poison, he would have been dead already. Like, turn 1 poison. Then, like, turn 2 he would have died from that poison damage. But he didn't. Gosh, bug Pokemon are amazing. That's like bullet too, am I right? Like, nothing I have will learn that. But thank you regardless, young man. That will help me in the long run. Thank you. You will all be respected in the kingdom of bugs. You will all be praised in the kingdom of me. The kingdom of divineness. Alright, time to do some more Switch training. Not Nintendo Switch training. Okay, so this guy also has like a max potion for his Zigzagoon. And he's lowering my attack, but it's okay because if I land that 30% chance, turn 1, then I can start using Confusion. Bro, this is how you play the game. This is how we do it. And then he's gonna heal, because poison damage isn't gonna kill him. But it's okay, I caught him directly in my trap. I walked into another trap. Astonish. Bada boom. Bada booey. Ah! Ah! The scaring caused the damage. Wow, I can't understand you in the slightest. Does anyone here speak English? I mean, technically, that's what I'm asking. Am I right? You hit one Pokemon, they don't fight you. Okay, Harden, you got this. And then I will poke their eyes out. Dude, big brain plays. Because Fly is doing the same thing. A +1 and a -1 could not have saved you. This is your fate. No, your fate. I'm sorry, little one. Come on, you can defend. You can defend harder than this, Cascan. Come on, Fly. Defend harder. Ah! Is that +3 or +4 now? +3. Did you just crit or is it too effective? Thank you. You'll also be praised in the kingdom of me. More Magikarp. Mo problem. Mo money. Mo money. Mo problem. Doesn't Magikarp and Houndoom have the same like defense stat? Or like Magikarp is like what, base 55 and Houndoom's like base 50? Imagine being the weakest fish and having some speed, like being faster than some Pokemon. Like, you know what I mean? Imagine being the Pokemon that's slower than that useless fish. And then it turns out that useless fish isn't useless and it's like actually really cool. Now you're like, man, I'm slow and not even cool. What is this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it feels a little bit better. Did I swap back and forth again? See what I mean? Its defense there is actually pretty based. Imagine trying to run a bulky Imagine trying to run a bulky Magikarp set. Well, you see, it's got max HP, max defense, and it's an impish nature. Okay. It knows Splash, Tackle, and Flail, and Bounce via Move Tutor. And it has an Assault Vest, so it can't even use Splash. But hey, it's got some decent defense and special defense. Look at this. See, look at it. Now its attack stat is just slightly higher than its special attack stat. All this needless running and screaming. Oh my gosh, man. I hate being that guy who's like always tired 24/7, but I'm always tired 24/7. That's like the best part. That's my secret cap. I was born tired. I'm always tired. Wow, thank you. I understood none of that. Oh my gosh, what the heck was that? That scared me. This is a shit. Oh. Huh? That's a low in-person encounter, is it not? Wow, I forgot you still can't do anything. But it's okay, I've got the one. If I put a T in front of it, it would have been dope. Thank you for lowering my defense stat. Oh my gosh, how high is your special defense stat? Like, what is this? What are stats? Okay, to be fair, this is a Dustox. His attack stat is like non-existent. It's got as much as attack as Houndoom has defense. Not very much. It's got as much special attack as I have manners. None. Outplayed. Based. He's doing 3 damage. Okay, to be fair, these stats aren't very good. For a bug type. And Dustox and Beautiful have the same speed stat. And they're like attack, defense, special attack, special defense just swapped. Just Pog at the most just PogChamp at the most minuscule of things. Please be an Inkata. It's a Tailo. We are all going to die. He's going to outspeed me. He's going to peck my eyes up. He's going to kill my bugs. Now he's going to critical peck them. That's the first time he's landed the that's the first time he managed to hit the confusion. But he's still not going to hit himself. Never mind. He immediately like I'm glad the one has psychic moves. Do you just use Leer and Leer my defenses? Now he's focusing his energy. Wow. You know, that'd be really scary if it was the fact that you're dead. Omae wa mou shinderu. $38 more. More XP till it gets to the next level, not even evolves. It's okay though, because once we beat Roxanne, we don't even need to beat Brawl yet, do we? Just have to deliver this. Just gotta deliver the letter to Steven Stone. Simon Cowell. I really hate Simon Cowell. Simon effing Cowell. Based. Wow. 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 Is he gonna actually poison damage this turn? Based. I love that. Just back and forth of paralysis and then poison wearing him down anyways. That was an uphill battle he was not going to win, unfortunately. So once we beat Roxanne, we can deliver the note to Steven. From there, we can go back to get the EXP share from his father. And then we can give it to Ninkata once we find and catch Ninkata. There you go. You think you've had me? No ho. I might be ending stream soon, actually. I might have to hang out with a friend of mine for like 30 minutes. I want to make this tutorial battles just so I can get the most amount of EXP from this. By that I mean for the fly. I knew you had a Geodude, so I can't see. I didn't know or didn't see this coming. Boom. Okay, that's the right one I want to level up, but still, based. Gust? Bye-bye to tackle. Oh yeah, to be fair, I knew I was gonna get Gust. I just forgot that it was gonna be at level 13. And of course, you're mooching off of me. Based. Bad idea. It feels weird to have a Game Boy as a console sitting next to me, and it doesn't need batteries. I'm so like focused on like making sure it has enough battery and not dying, but it doesn't need battery. So I'm just constantly thinking, oh my gosh, what if it dies on me? But it can't. I do apologize, I gotta end stream. I've got something to do.